This old guy DIY video has to do with my first impressions of some Ticonn 10-inch solid rubber tires that I bought from Amazon. These things were $15 each, $60 for 4 of them. My intent was to replace this tire on this finish mower. When you look at these things, the tire that came off the mower says 410 3.5 4. This tire says 410 3.5 4. And you put them side by side, there's certainly a size difference. This thing has a 5/8 inch hub on it. That has a 5/8 inch hub. This one is centered. Well, this one is offset, so I'll have to put a spacer in there. But since these things are rated for 440 pounds each, this piece of equipment weighs 900 pounds. I thought I'd give them a try. It says it has a 30-day guarantee. So if these things live through 30 days, I'll leave them on here. And particularly with these no flat tires, when I store this unit, I'll put a concrete block under each side here so the wheels are up off the ground and I don't end up deforming the wheel. So now I'll go to install it and we'll see how it goes. I'm using a freelance engineered stack here to get that wheel kind of centered. Since the hub is offset, on this side I have 2 1/2-inch washers and then the little washer that came with the wheel assembly. Then I have a washer on the other side that came with the wheel assembly. Since the hub on the wheel is 5/8, this bolt is 1/2 inch. First I have a sleeve down there, and then to take up the room I cut a section of 1/2 inch EMT that's 1 3/4 inches long, and with that stack I'm able to get this thing right in the middle. This is what all the components look like before I put them into the wheel. The distance on the inside of the fork that holds the wheel is right here. So this particular piece wasn't quite long enough. I cut another little piece of this spacer that takes it from 1/2 inch to 5/8. And then since this thing is not centered, I needed 1 3/4 off of one side to hold it in the middle. So I just took a piece of 1/2 inch EMT. That little 5/8 outside diameter split sleeve fits in here nicely. And since I had 2 pieces, I slide the EMT sleeve on from this side, so the wheel itself is just on a solid section of that sleeve. This is what the section that goes into the wheel looks like. This little washer was provided with the wheel. Basically that covers up the bearing. Just drop that in from the top. Then with my little 1/2 inch to 5/8 spacer inside that piece of 1/2 inch EMT, then we have a washer on that side that butts up against the bearing. This is what the other end looks like. So I'll put a washer against the bearing there. We'll put it all together. I have the least expensive no flat wheels on Amazon, made in China, shipped to the house, 60 bucks for 4 of them. They're installed on this 900-pound mower. I'm going to take it and give it a try. We'll see if the wheels can handle the load and what the initial thoughts are. After installing the wheels and adjusting the shim packs here, I set it on the concrete just to verify that all 4 corners are the same, and they're all about 4 inches, so I should be good to go. I just finished the first run with this thing. I took it about a mile, and the wheels are still doing what wheels are supposed to do. So the initial impression is that for 15 bucks a wheel, you really can't beat it. I don't know if this type of wheel is a good fit. It probably wasn't designed for such a heavy-duty application, but it works right now. And based on what I see here, I'm going to go back to Amazon, spend another $55, and buy 4 more of these. When it comes to putting wheels on stuff that you just use by hand, like a moving dolly or the cart that the compressor or the generator is on, these things look like they do an exceptional job. So overall, I'm pleased. I thought I'd take that $55 flyer. If it worked out, it was going to be great. If not, I was going to have to go buy some other tires. But for right now, I'm going to call it a success. So thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And I hope you have a great day.